guys, and welcome to Janet being Janet. Okay, I just want to talk to you about something that just come across my little Instagram feed, or somebody messaged it to me is what they did, and they showed me a little bit of merchandise that Katie Joy had at one point, and I got something to say about it. All right, so y'all stay tuned. So I'm here with my baby, just one of my babies. Yeah, just one of my babies. They decided they wanted to come up front and see me today. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I'll stay on this side of you. Okay. We just pet them all the way down. Yes, we do. We just pet them all the way down. But I got a question. All right? I got a question. Just real fast. Miss Katie Joy. What in the world were you thinking when you decided to make merchandise saying vaccinate your crotch goblins? Are you kidding me? I saw that and I was like, oh, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, we don't do that. We don't call our kids that. You are a mother. You have a child. And because you have a child, okay guys, everything in this video is my opinion and my opinion alone. But because you have a child, that child is not a crotch goblin. I will tell you that right now. That child is very special. That child I will stand up for. That child I will tell you deserves to be called by his name and nothing else. He's going to see this one day. And he's going to see that his mama actually refers to kids as crotch goblins. Seriously, I mean, this child is going to see this one day, because everything that you say and do is out there on the internet. I mean, come on now, you know this. And yes, I'm going backwards in the Katie Joy universe. Yes, I am. I'm going completely backwards. But he's going to see this. And when he sees this, he's going to know what his mama thinks of him. How could you? Honestly, how could you? I'm sure, according to my commenters, there's a video out there where you actually say the words. Because I wouldn't put it past you, being honest with you. I wouldn't put it past you. I wouldn't put it past you to call your son all different kinds of names. And crotch goblin? Really? Seriously? That's what you come up with? That's what you actually come up with whenever you want to make merchandise. You don't think of your child as a child? Do you think of him as a blessing? Do you think of him as something that is, so special? Do you think of him as something like that? Or do you really, honestly, I want to know, do you really think that your child is a crotch goblin? I mean, guys, honestly, Katie Joy is the only one that could come up with something like this. She's the absolute only one that could come up with something like this. I couldn't imagine, in my wildest dreams, could I imagine sitting down going, okay, I'm going to make me some merchandise and I'm going to sell it on my website, or I'm going to sell it on YouTube. Let's see. What can I come up with? Yeah, let's just go ahead and talk about kids. That's first. We need to make sure the kids get vaccinated. But I can't just say vaccinate your kids. No. Nope, can't just say that. You can't say just vaccinate your kids. Nope, we got to add something to that. Okay, so what could we possibly add to this? Let's see. Blessing? No. Just a miracle? No. The thankfulness? Thankfulness for having a child? No. No. We can't do that now. Now, let's seriously think of what we could be calling these, what we could call kids. Now, good Lord above, forgive her for not wanting to just put vaccinate your kids. I mean, how hard is that? Honestly, how hard is that? Vaccinate your kids. Just go get your kids vaccinated. If that's what she wanted to say, that's all she had to put on her merchandise. But oh, no. No. We cannot call a kid a kid. No, we cannot. We cannot sit here and say, that we cannot think of our child as something that, blessing is the only way I can put this, because Miss Katie Joy, do you understand that there are people out there that cannot have kids? Do you understand this? Do you understand that there are a lot of kids out there that, need to be adopted? Do you understand this? And do you understand that there's a lot of kids out there getting adopted? And people don't look at these kids, any kids. They don't sit there and call them crotch goblins. Where in the world did you come up with that? Where did that come from? That had to be something that was on your mind. It absolutely had to be something that was just on your mind, that you just had to say, this is perfect. And I want to know something, guys. I want to know something. If you were around during this little journey of hers of selling this merchandise, how good did she do? Y'all answer me that. How good did she do? How many more people think of their kids? Hey, baby. Oh, is that stick bothering you? I'm sorry. How many people actually bought this merchandise and said, okay, I'm going to call my kids crotch goblins? Just wondering, how well did this merchandise go over? Just like I said, I'm just wondering, because me as a mama, I'm like, oh, no, ma'am, Katie Joy, no, ma'am, Miss Katie Joy. Well, we don't do things like that. We don't say things like that, and we don't put things like that on our shirts. No. We don't do that kind of stuff. We actually celebrate our kids. We actually be thankful for our kids. We actually should treat our kids with respect. And, not sit there and call them names. And yes, calling your child a crotch goblin is calling your child names. So one day, when your son gets older, if he goes back to look at all these different anti-KJ things, things that have been said about his mama and, Reddit and all this and all that, and if he ever comes across stuff like that, because, you said he had an iPad and whatnot, one day he's going to get on social media, if he does, if you allow him to, because we don't know how that's going to go with you. But he gets on social media and he starts reading this stuff. What are you going to say to your kid when your kid comes up to you and says, Mom, am I a crotch goblin? Seriously, what are you going to say to your son? There is nothing you can say to your son. Do you think, like, honestly think before you start doing stuff like this? Do you take a second to just, take a step back and go, maybe this is wrong? Or did you just think, oh, this was an awesome, sorry, I have to take these off. This was an awesome idea. This was the best idea ever. Oh my gosh, this is just going to sell like hotcakes. Did it? Y'all, go down there in that comment section below and y'all let me know. Did this sell really, really good? Because if it sells really, really good, if it's sold, not sells, if it's sold really, really good, then I've got some questions for people. I really do. I got some major questions for people and what they consider their kids. I don't care if you support Katie Joy or not. Everybody can support Katie Joy for all I care. Honestly, and y'all can just be hate watching me. That's perfectly fine. I don't care. Y'all have, yeah, there's vehicles. Y'all can hate watch me. That's perfectly fine by me. But how many people actually, decided that they were gonna, swipe their card or, put their credit card information in there and they were gonna go ahead and purchase one of these shirts? I'm a little bothered. Can you tell? Just a little bothered. I'm not too bothered because I still got horses around me. Yep, I'm not too bothered, but I am a little bothered because I can't think like Katie Joy. I honestly, it doesn't matter how hard I try, guys. I'm serious. It does not matter how hard I try. I cannot think like this woman. I cannot even fathom the things that goes through this woman's head. And I have tried. And when I saw her merchandise, I was like, okay, what could she have been thinking? What could have been going through her head? And nothing comes to mind. Absolutely nothing comes to my mind whatsoever at all. So, who does this? Honestly, who does this? Every time I go down this Katie Joy journey of her past, every time I start down it, I realize more and more that I am not meant to understand this woman. I realize more and more that I am not going to understand this woman. And I realize more and more that I'm just getting myself into just a whole heap of stuff that, I can come out here and go, oh, no, ma'am, Miss Katie Joy. We do not do that. And yeah, I may be late to the game when it comes to a lot of things she does and she says. But guys, I'm trying my best to get caught up. And, I got people sending me messages and stuff. And I appreciate that a lot. If y'all want to go on Twitter and follow me, y'all are more than welcome to. And y'all can send me messages of, hey, Janet, have you seen this? And then I'll just be sitting there going, really? Really? Because I'm sitting here going, the words don't come out of my mouth because I cannot I can't think of what to say to somebody. This is going to be my opinion. Just my opinion. 100%. Only my opinion. Katie Joy, you may not be okay. You might have, back then, you might have been worse than what you are today. I don't know if that's possible or not, but back then, maybe you were worse. I'm going to chalk it up to that. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to have a little positivity here. Where we are. We're going to have some positivity time whenever it comes to Katie Joy. Maybe she's just a little bit better now than she was. That's the way I'm going to choose to look at it, because I'm not going to be able to ever think that my child is a crotch goblin. No, I can think of a lot of things to call my kids, but that's not one of them. No, definitely, that's not one of them whatsoever at all. So, guys, y'all go down there in that comment section and y'all let me know, have you seen this? And if you have, y'all tell me, how good did she do in sales? Did she sell out of it? Because I'm curious now. I'm kind of curious about her audience and who her audience was at the time of her doing this. I'm like really curious, because things ain't adding up. They're just not adding up whenever it comes to it. You can't be an advocate for a child and call a child a crotch goblin. You can't do it. It just doesn't happen. It just ain't gonna happen. That's just the way it is. So if you want to be an advocate, which sometimes you say you're an advocate, which is 100% fine. You can say that. And, you're on here talking about missing children and stuff like that, which, yay, good job. You're putting that out there. And I am proud of Katie Joy for that. I am. So that's why I'm choosing to say that Katie Joy that did that merchandise is an older Katie Joy who is no longer exactly that way. Or is she that way and just not putting out that merchandise? Should her new followers see stuff like this, and should her new followers be reconsidering following her? Should they? Because let me tell you something, when I was a follower of her, I never would have thought she would have made any kind of merchandise like that. I really didn't, because I'm a proud mama. If you can't get on my channel and you can't see me as being a proud mama, there's something wrong, because I am one proud mama. I'm a proud horse mama. Look at that. Yeah, I'm a proud horse mama. I'm a proud mama of 2 boys, and I am not for one, not even for a second, am I going to say that my child is a crotch goblin. I'm sorry. Yes, that really got to me. It really did. It got to me. And I was like, nope. We're going to make a video right now. We are going to make a video right now. And we are going to talk about this. And we are going to say what we have to say. But alrighty, guys. I am done with my little bit of a rant. But I still want y'all down there in that comment section, because I really do want to know, did this stuff sell? Did it sell? Or did it not? Huh? That's my question. Alrighty, guys. I want y'all to have a happy or a good day, night, evening, weekend, holiday, year. I forgot my own outro. How does that even happen? That should tell you something right there. That should really tell you something. But y'all remember to smile today, or y'all make somebody else smile today, because it really can change a lot. And hey, by the way, Don't call your kids crotch goblins, all right? Just don't do that. No, we can think of other words to call our kids. I call my kids brats. I do. I call my kids brats. But I love my kids. And so, yeah, you ain't catching me doing nothing like that, and you ain't catching me wearing nothing like that. That's just the way that is. Alrighty, guys. Y'all, make sure y'all have a good one. Bye.